Alright, here we go. What's up, guys? I'm Donald. FIRESTARTER breaks. Let's get it. We have a PSA return. There are 5 cards for our members in this one. The big order where a lot of you guys are in is going to come back by next week. We're going to make that big payment today. So stay tuned for that. I've already collected from just about everybody. So I will have grades for you guys today. I've already reached out to you guys. But those cards are still at PSA today. I've already reached out to you guys. But those cards are still at PSA, so they will be shipped back. But that's the big order. This is a smaller order that went out the week before. So we got 3 members represented here: Greg A, Tyrone W, and Brett R. So I've given those guys a tag. I'll wait a few minutes here and we'll get started. If you guys are new to FIRESTARTER, one of the perks to being in our group is that we offer free evaluations for any of your break hits that you would like to have checked out for possible grading. We do free eval and prep. We ship them out. All you guys have to do is cover the cost of the grading fee, and we don't mark that up. We pass that right along to you guys. And yeah, it's a really good opportunity for guys to make their break hits really count value-wise. You can really add a ton of value to your break hits by getting them graded. So the process is this: after a break, you hit me up through DM and just say, hey, can you evaluate this card or that card? We'll say yes. Within a few days, we will have what we call a pre-grade. We say what grade we think your cards will get if they were sent into PSA at that time, and then you can decide whether or not you want to have that card graded based on what we call that pre-grade. And it's just an arbitrary grade, so yeah. No, Richie, this is only 5 cards for Greg, Tyrone, and Brett. If you guys have any questions about where your orders are at, feel free to reach out. There is a big order coming back next week. There's a big one. It's got like, I think 40 or 50 cards in it. They're all member break hits. And then there's a few orders after that. If I haven't reached out to you for payment, then your cards are not in either of those orders. So, all right, here we go, here we go, here we go. That was a 910. I gave it a 910 pre-grade. When I tell you it's got a shot at gem, that's what that means, 9 or 10. Yeah, I'm pretty much almost at 100% as far as my pre-grades go for stuff we've sent in for members. I've never gotten an 8 on something that I said would get a 9 or a 10. So if I tell you your card's gonna get has a shot at a 10, then you can be just about assured that it's either gonna get a 9 or a 10. So, and you know, each grader is different. You know, you could send the same card to 2 different graders and they grade it 1 a 10, 1 a 9. It's arbitrary. You know, there's the human element in there. So all we can do is just send them off and hope for the best. And you know, sometimes they'll give us 10s, sometimes you get 9s, and you got to take the good with the bad. So here we go. We're going to start with this box here. It's just a 5-card order. Again, next week we will have a big reveal party for our big order for members, and we're going to have them coming pretty steady after that. Only in recent months have we started to really push this, and members have been taking advantage. So, and PSA right now is just getting slammed with stuff because of Prism coming out and all that. So take that with a grain of salt. But I did have to open these already to kind of see which order this was, because I had a personal order with the same amount of cards in it. So here we go. Let's get this party started. This is again 5 cards. We got Brett R, Tyrone, and Greg A. Greg has 3 in here. Tyrone has 1, and Brett has 1. So we're just going to start on the... I'm going to do this. I got an idea. I'm going to go like this and like this. There we go. We're just going to start with the next one down. So this first one is Greg's card. That is out of NBA Hoops, Paulo Banchero. So this one got a PSA 10. Nice card, my man. Paulo stuff is hot, hot, hot. This was a no-brainer. I just told these guys, whoever took the magic in those breaks, just send in anything that's got Paulo on it, and you're going to be good to go. As long as it gets 9s or 10s, you're going to come out in the positive. So, all right, next one up. This is another card of Greg's. This was another Paulo. This is the base hoops, or this is actually the one of the shorter print ones. This isn't the base, but it's something else. I forgot what these are. But there you go. Paulo Banchero, PSA 10. And the last card for Mr. Greg This was the purple that we sent in. This one got a PSA 9, unfortunately, but you know, 2 10s and a 9, not bad grade. Congratulations, my friend. These should sell really well. And remember, guys, you can always take these cards and either put them up for sale or razz them off on our Firestarter buy sell trade page. If you guys need more information on that, hit me up or Mike or one of the admins. All right, here we go. This is Brett R's card, Kayvon Thibodeau out of Spectra. This one got a 9. They got us on centering. It was close. I thought this was within the 60-40. I used my, I have an app on my phone. This one was right within the 60-40, but unfortunately, they eyeball stuff there, so that's what got us here. Still a nice card, Kayvon Thibodeau. This is the blue, they call this Hyper Blue to 50. Sick hit for Brett. Nice one, brother. Nice thick slab, too. These thicker cards, a little harder to grade, but I thought this one really had sharp corners. And it was looking really good. Yeah, Mike might be a buyer for it. And last card is for Tyrone. This is a James Cook rookie scripts auto to out of Mosaic. PSA 10. Very nice.
First running back taken in the draft.
This one came out of a blaster box, actually. So nice hit, Tyrone. Really glad we sent this one in. I gave him a shot at gem on this one, and it definitely paid off. So there we go. Those are the 5 cards. We got, 3 10s and 2 9s. So not the best day in the office, but we'll take that. I think on those 2 that got 9s, they did get us on centering, I believe, on both of them. So I just wish they would use a tool to actually measure the centering. They just eyeball it sometimes. It's a little frustrating, but, you know, that's the way it goes. But overall, really pleased with these grades. We got some big cards coming back in next week's order. So keep an eye out for that. These are ones that, this one actually went out after the big order. These were ones that just barely missed the cut for the first order. And so I sent these ones out after. But since it's a smaller order, I think that's why it popped like a week ahead of time. So.
All right.
Yeah, I know. You can see the set. When you get it, though, you'll see it's close. It's within 60-40. I wouldn't have said it had a shot at gem if it wasn't within that. But, you know, that's the way it goes, man. If you guys are new to grading, just know that it is subjective. There is no exact science to grading. These are just people that do the grades. It's arbitrary. It's subjective. But, you know, for the most part, I like PSA. I think the value of the cards is better than any of the other grading companies. So that's why personally I don't send to any other grading companies. I never recommend it for any of my members. Occasionally I'll recommend a BGS sub if a card is like, if it's maybe it's off-centered or it's got a little surface issue, then you can hope for that min gem grade, because BGS grades differently than PSA. You can get those sub grades on it. So that is it. Congrats to these guys. Nice cards. These ones will go out with your break hits. And that's it. If you guys want me to look at any of your cards from any of these breaks, remember to hit me up on DM. I got plenty of time today. I could do some evals. I got a couple I got to look at actually for some other members. So remember, take advantage of the grading option you have on our page. It's a really nice way to make breaking profitable for yourself. To have your break hits graded, it can add a significant value to your cards. And it only takes a second for us to give it a good eval. So, and the grading fees right now are not super expensive. The cheapest one now is $25 plus a couple bucks for their shipping and insurance. It used to be $15 and $30. Now it's $25 and $40 are the 2 cheapest. So take that with a grain of salt. So if you wanted to sub one of these lower end cards, it would probably be about $27 a card right now. So not that much, but you have to factor that in. There's a formula I use to determine whether or not you should even send a card in for grading. If you have a card and you're not sure you want me to eval it or not, what I suggest you do is look up the raw card value of it, look up a PSA 9 value and a PSA 10 value, if there are those, if you can find comps. If you can find a PSA 9 comp that is higher than the $27 grading fee, like if it's 40 or 50 as a PSA 9, and say it's 120 as a PSA 10, I would say go for it, take that shot. But if a PSA 9 is only like $10, then you probably don't want to sub your card. Always plan for a 9, but celebrate the 10s. That's how I do it, and that's the way it should be done. So that is it for now. We'll see you guys on the next one. It's Friday. We got plenty of breaks up. Let's rip, baby. I'm ready to rip.
I could be going up the
Yep, looks like Obsidian FOTL is getting closer. We got only 10 teams left in that one and in Prism 3-box. We just got a couple teams left in our retail break. Bowman's Best Baseball needs some love, guys. Obsidian Hobby comes out today. We're going to be doing some 3-box hybrid breaks. 1 first off the line, 2 hobby. Those are going to start posting as soon as these other breaks start getting filled. If we can fill first off the line Obsidian, I will post a 2-box. Isaiah will post a 2-box hobby, 1-box first off the line, 3-box Obsidian mixer. And then this weekend I'll be running Prism Hobby and Obsidian mixers. So keep an eye out for that stuff. We'll see you on the next one. And remember, as always, keep it hot. I have that in a break. Yeah. All right, dude. Go ahead and get back to it, and we'll get rocking, okay? I'll let you know what's up with that. I'm going to put all the lists together. It's going to take me a little while, probably at least a half an hour. So I want you to go up and try getting some progress done. Okay? Let's go man your battle station, get some schoolwork done, and then I'll hit you up. Hey, take this with you. I may want to see you turn it on.